It lies south of the Canadian border, covers 1,600 square miles, and is known as Glacier National Park. It's home to some of the most awe-inspiring peaks in the lower 48. More than 70 million years ago, crashing tectonic plates first pushed up these mountains. Much more recently, during the last ice age, 10,000 years ago, giant glaciers carved out new valleys and formations as they passed. It's called Glacier National Park, both for the 25 glaciers that still remain and for their behemoth forefathers, the ones that sculpted this incredible landscape. Evidence of their enormous power is everywhere. This rocky pinnacle called a horn was created when two glaciers slid along both sides of a single mountain, sculpting what lay in between into a spectacular peak. In 1885, a naturalist named George Bird Grinnell visited Montana, fell in love with its glaciers, and decided he would work to preserve the area as a national park so that mining tycoons didn't ruin its natural beauty. Far away in Montana, hidden from view by clustering mountain peaks, he later wrote, lies an unmapped northwestern corner, the crown of the continent. Grinnell worked tirelessly for years, and finally, in 1910, a quarter of a century after he first visited Montana, President William Howard Taft signed a bill to create Glacier National Park. Still, one wily tycoon succeeded in finding a way to cash in on this epic landscape. But he didn't do it with oil rigs or gold mines. He did it by tapping another great American resource: tourism. At the time, Americans were spending hundreds of millions of dollars traveling to Europe for vacation. Railroad magnate Lewis Warren Hill wanted to bring them to Montana instead, on his Great Northern Railway. So the railway helped promote Glacier National Park by calling it America's Switzerland, and with billboards that read, "See America First." Once visitors arrived here and stepped off Hill's trains, they found comfortable Swiss-style lodgings. Many Glacier Hotel, named for the park's many glaciers, opened in 1915 and promised Americans the full Swiss experience, from alpine architecture to bellhops in Lederhosen. It still thrives today as an historic hotel. For those looking for a truly rustic experience, there were also the Sperry Chalets. These backcountry chalets can only be reached by hiking over 6 miles or on horseback.